Hey, what's up, y'all? This your girl Gigs. This is gonna be a response video to my girl Carol Mitchell, aka CD Mitchell, here on YouTube. Her video that she recently uploaded was about a woman who has been arrested for leaving her 2 kids in a car while having a job interview. This lady is allegedly homeless. She didn't have the funds for child care. She doesn't have family to watch her kids, and she just trying to get a job, you know. They say that someone passed by the car, heard the kids crying, called the police, and it took her 35 minutes to come back to her car. That's how long the police was out there waiting for her. The windows were slightly cracked. The doors was closed. The kids are 2 years old and 6 months old. Who's to say that they were crying because of the environment they were in? It was hot. They said that she directly parked her car in the sun. Or who's to say that they were crying because they were infants and toddlers and their mom was not around? And infants and toddlers cry, especially when their mom is not around. Who's to say that? It's plenty of times that I have parked my car in a shaded area and went in an establishment for 15 minutes, y'all. Came back and my car got the sun all over it. Yes. And felt like, when I touched the steering wheel, felt like I sat out there for like an hour, you know, in the sun, but it was just 15 minutes. So it's possible she could have parked in a shaded area. The sun doesn't sit still. So who's to say, again, that her kids were crying because they missed their mom? You know, they're infants and toddlers, 6 months and 2 years old. They're going to cry, you know. Or who's to say that they're crying because of the environment of slightly cracked windows and closed doors. Now, I am going to say they're not old enough to let a window down. And should she be arrested for that? Yes. Yes, because she put her kids in a life or death situation, because we don't know how long it takes for an infant or a toddler to die from heat. You know, we don't know how long it takes. Only, you know, some people, the scientists know, but I don't know how long it's going to take. You know, so she put them in a life or death situation. Yes, she should be arrested, but should she be convicted? No. The reason why I say that is because she said she was homeless. No kids. No one to take care of her kids. No family. No funds for child care. And she's trying to get a job. Could she have taken her kids to the job interview? Inside of the job interview, ask someone to watch her kids? She wouldn't have got the job. You know, so I understand, you know, the reason why she did it. I wouldn't have did it, you know. But I understand the reason why she did it, you know. She's trying to better herself. So that's the reason why I'm saying that she should not be convicted. And y'all, she just got arrested. That's it. That doesn't mean that you're guilty. You're innocent until proven guilty. It's up to the judge and a juror of that state to say, hey, you need to be in jail for what you have done. But I don't think that she need to be in jail. I think she need to be in some parenting classes, because she did make some very bad parenting choices and stuff. And they said that her bond was $9,000. People had, you know, raised the money up to $20,000 to get her out and stuff. So she's gonna have enough money for child care now to better her life, you know, and probably possibly find an apartment or a home, you know. So that's my 2 cents on it. She should be arrested, which she has been arrested, but she should not be convicted. Like, they should, you know, drop all the charges. It's not gonna, if you've been arrested, it's not gonna show it up on your background. It's gonna show up on, you know, mugshot websites, you know, recent arrests and stuff like that, but it's not going to show up on your background if you're not convicted. I was arrested before for something I didn't do, and I wasn't convicted for it. The judge threw it out, you know. He seen that my signature did not match the signature on our business checks at the time. I had a business in my name, a salon, which was next to a club and a florist, and the club caught on fire, and the salon as well as the florist caught the heat too. You know, our business is burnt down. It was vandalized too afterwards. So after the fire, someone vandalized it, stole some business checks, renting them in different counties that I have never been to. And, well, I had to go there, you know, to go to court to say it wasn't me and stuff like that. But, you know, we had reported all of this to the police officers that our business had. I say our because it was really my mom's, but it was just in my name. But our business was vandalized and our checks as well as other merchandise was stolen. But 3 years later was a time when someone decided to use the check in Hillsborough County, Tampa. That's like an hour away from where I used to stay at. So I wasn't even like in Tampa, never been to Tampa at that time. So I had to go to Tampa. They had to, you know, look at my license and look at the check signature, and they threw it out. So I was arrested, but it's not showing up on my background. I was not convicted, you know. I was not guilty for it. I was innocent until proven guilty, and I wasn't proved guilty. And I say that she's guilty, so she should get adjudicated withheld because she's guilty. But parenting classes, and you know, she's trying to better her life. I think that she should get a slap on her wrist with this one, you know, even though, yeah, she did leave her kids in a hot-ass car. But again, I think about me parking in this shaded, you know, parking space and coming back after 15 minutes and it's hot. So, you know, her kids are not old enough to let the windows down themselves. I get that. They're not 4, 7, 9, 10 old enough to do that. So that's another thing. So I'm on the fence with it. I just think that she should not be convicted for it. Yeah. Throw that shit out. Throw it out. You know what I'm saying? She's not one of those mothers that are intentionally doing something to harm their child. Like, you know, really intentionally doing it. You know, she just wasn't thinking it right or whatever. So I'm not worried about what if they would have died, or what if, you know, this and that, you know. I'm not worried about what if. I'm just worried about what's going to happen now, what we should do now. So if I was a juror or a judge, that would be my thing. I would throw the case out and make sure that she gets parenting skills, better parenting classes or something like that, and get her life together. I will follow up on her, and then if she acts out again, then yeah, throw her ass in jail, you know. So shout out to my girl CD Mitchell here, y'all. And I found the article on Huffington Post. Fuck, my bad. I found the article on Huffington Post, so I'm gonna try to put the link below on Huffington Post so you can, the article from Huffington Post, so you can read the article and, you know, get all in the details of it and everything. But that's just my 2 cents on it. This is your girl Gigs. Bye.